Why should you bother being brand loyal to your bike? Life is far too brief. The following celebrities can attest to this. They have them all. Keanu Reeves. The renowned actor best known for The Matrix seems like a man who would be an excellent addition to any motorbike collection, doesn't he? It could be the sleek appearance and long hair. Yes, you would be correct. Even though Mr. Reeves started riding at a later age than most, he already had one of the most outstanding collections of motorcycles. He and writer Gard Hollinger co-founded the Arch Motorcycle Company, headquartered in Hawthorne, California. That motorbike, the Arch KRG T1, a staggering $85,000 in the process. A 1984 Harley-Davidson Shovelhead, an Moto Guzzi, and even the 2004 Ducati 998, utilized in the actual chase sequence from The Matrix Reloaded, are among the other vehicles in his collection. Not to mention the 1974 BMW 750, the Suzuki GS 1100E, and his honorable Kawasaki KZ 900. It's not in the slightest bit a celebrity vanity endeavor, as Gard Hollinger once told the LA Times. His genuine love for motorcycling led him to recognize this as an opportunity to provide a lasting legacy. Keanu Reeves' several hit films, the most well-known of which focused on pure action status, have contributed to his $360 million net worth. When the cameras stop rolling, why let it end? Tom Cruise, having a net worth of over $600 million, being a well-known actor makes money irrelevant when it comes to indulging in your passions. The Virus 987 C34V retails for approximately $103,769, is the most powerful motorcycle on the earth, and is undoubtedly one of the most remarkable motorcycles in a celebrity collection overall. The man received it as a gift for his 51st birthday. At its peak, the Italian speed machine, which he was infamously spotted driving out of the Hotel Chateau Marmont, can travel up to 209 miles per hour. Tom Cruise owns an enormous collection of motorbikes, including the $65,000 Confederate Hellcat, the $12,000 BMW R9T Scrambler, the $72,500 Ducati Desmosedici RR, the $10,700 Triumph Bonneville Scrambler, and so many more that they could need their film. If you were a movie and bike enthusiast, you could have noticed some parallels between these bikes. Many of them may be found in the films in which Tom Cruise has starred. Yes, it appears that the actor is becoming increasingly infatuated with the motorcycles he gets to ride in his feature films. Mission Impossible, to name just a few. Brad Pitt. What's the connection between Troy, World War Z, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Yes, that's right, Brad Pitt. What does Brad Pitt have in common with you? Cash. What does he choose to buy with that cash? Motorcycles. Naturally. See you later. He can purchase the Ecos Titanium Series 20, the Ducati Desmosedici RR, and an Indian Larry for approximately $70,000. Regarding speed, that last one is an absolute beast on the road. With equipment suited for a race car, the nearly $500,000 Ecos Titanium Series 20 produces over 210 horsepower. Considering this model is among the priciest motorcycles available, I wonder if he got his money's worth. The A-list actors collection features a wide range of racers and cruisers. We know roughly 20, and each is distinct in some manner. Still, there's no denying Brad Pitt's infatuation with speed. Who, after all, drives a Yamaha Type R around casually with his spouse in Vietnam. Brad Pitt is renowned for riding his motorcycles all around the world. He even has a Ducati Monster and a customized Shinya Kimura, which he says Marlon Brando would have picked for his classic movie, The Wild One, if it were still in production. Ryan Reynolds. Thus, Ryan Reynolds is a well-known actor who is adored for his incredibly odd and humorous personality just as much as, or maybe more than, for his movie work. He's undoubtedly anticipated to have another enormous, astounding motorcycle collection, just like the first few before this list, right? Not really. Does that lessen the coolness of what he has? Not at all. His 1964 Triumph 650, which he dubbed 9 ohms clock gun, is the centerpiece of the Reynolds Garage's brief but lovely bike collection. Paul Cotty is clever. Although these motorcycles aren't precisely Lamborghini, they certainly have style. Reynolds' collection features a noticeable pattern of vehicles with a throwback aesthetic. We can't ignore this incredible collection, including his custom Triumph Thruxton, valued at about $22,000. and his Honda CB750 by Rochia Motorcycles, valued at approximately $5,000. Jay Leno. Though Jay Leno is undoubtedly more known for his cars, which are said to be worth $50 million, he couldn't help but include 160 motorcycles in the mix. It's Jay Leno, for crying out loud. Leno essentially has as many motorcycles as a small museum. The fact that each of them appears to have been taken straight out of a time machine makes them so appealing, if not the reality that they are all functioning pieces of history on wheels. For example, his Columbia Pope from 1918, his Brough Superior from 1939, his Whizzer, his Henderson Ford. The list is endless. Notably, he started his enormous collection of Brough Superior cycles in the 1980s, paying $5,000 for that 1939 model. The fact that he maintains the condition of each piece in this vast, unique collection as though it were straight off the showroom floor is something to be grateful for. This raises the vintage bike's overall worth and aesthetic appeal. Bradley Cooper. Enter Bradley Cooper's amazingly eclectic motorcycle collection, which features both vintage and modern models, and some in between. See you later. An example of one of his most valuable and costly motorcycles is the $80,000 BMW HP4. The actor enjoys flaunting this 193 horsepower machine, which is mainly meant for use on racetracks, as one of his everyday drivers in the area. A single instance among numerous. His red Triumph Ruxton, red Vespa scooter, German KTM bike, and a ton of other stuff are all there. His most memorable ride. Most people will mention his Ducati 1199 Pentagon, which coincidentally was the fastest motorcycle ever produced at the time of its manufacture. 2.9 seconds from 0 to 60 miles per hour and a maximum speed of 177 miles per hour. Our mouths drop at the prospect of witnessing that in action. While some may be aware of Cooper's already small collection of automobiles and SUVs that he adores, in terms of variety, the actor's motorbike collection indeed dwarfs it. His films reflect that. You might recall him and Lady Gaga taking a Harley together. Ewan McGregor. Additionally, Scottish actor Ewan McGregor is no novice in motorcycles. His known motorcycles include a 1952 BSA Bantam D1, a 2000 Moto Guzzi V2 Sport, a 1974 Moto Guzzi Eldorado police bike, and a 1972 Moto Guzzi V7 Sport. It is available for almost anything. The price range of some of these bikes is between $30,000 and $65,000. Because of his love of riding, Ewan has continued to add to his collection and has even created a television series called Long Way Round, in which he documents his trips on some of these motorcycles. On their journey, Ewan and Charlie Borman cover more than 19,000 kilometers in Europe and Asia. Please don't assume that a bike's age indicates how inexpensive it is. Given that this is a custom model, the price increase for the Sport E1 you adore might reach up to $15,000. Even if 2 cylinders and 62 horsepower don't sound like much in a car, they are more than worthwhile when installed on a sporty vintage motorcycle. Richard Hammond. Even after a terrifying dragster accident, the former Top Gear star is still a seasoned bike enthusiast, especially in classics. He has owned everything, including a 1927 Sunbeam Model 2 and a Brough Superior SS 100, which retails for between $350 and $400,000. The €6,000 1977 Honda GL 1000 Gold Wing that Hammond won at auction has 80 horsepower at 7,500 revolutions per minute, topping the odometer. At 11,000 revolutions per minute, his Honda NSR 125R Redline. When redlined, his 1999 Bermuda SB8R reached a staggering 138 miles per hour. Richard tends to speed, as evidenced by his past. That 1970 Triton 500 Cafe Racer was in his possession for a while. For 10,925 pounds, a unique bike with a clever combination of various elements was sold. Probably the most noteworthy purchase Richard Hammond has ever made is his 2010 Norton Commando 961 SC. Twin shocks, sleek design, and carbon fiber wheels are the best combinations. After that, it was only accessible to a select few people worldwide. Richard was the one who obtained one of those stunning Norton Commandos, as they were quickly depleted. $11 million was raised at auction for the Neiman Marcus limited edition fighter bike. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with more intriguing stories from celebrities. Thank you for joining us, and until next time, keep enjoying the beautiful celebrities responsibly. Goodbye.